and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing? I hope you've had a good start to your October, because it's October the 1st today. And yeah, we've got this month is going to be awesome. A month from now, we will be driving around Scotland with the Highlands Fishing DLC, which I'm very excited about. But the bigger news for you guys is that I'm getting back on the content bike. I am going to be starting some new series. I'm about to have an explosion of videos on YouTube because I've had a couple of months off. I feel nicely refreshed, and I think it's time to start getting some content out again. So yeah, gonna be doing an explosion of content, probably starting next week is the plan. So we're gonna have a new series, and we're gonna be trying to get back to doing my map reviews. We've got so many maps that we can go back and review, so looking to do a lot of those, and just looking at having explosion of content, as well as Farm Sim UK launching in the news. So I'm gonna be very busy over the next few weeks. But yeah, so lots of stuff coming on in October, and I'm getting very excited about it. Let's see who we have coming in. Del the Gamer, welcome along. Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. PD Turner 1975, welcome along. Sean Lewis, welcome along. Isaac Price, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. Farmer Sky, welcome along. Paul Sinclair, welcome along. H3 Johnson, welcome along. I need to send you something. I know I need to send you something. McLean Contracts, welcome along. Paul Sinclair, cheers. Mark B747, thank you for subscribing with Prime as well. You are awesome. Yeah, it's family time and rest time, very important, Isaac. But I need to get back on the horse, and I need to start. We're planning to try and hit 50,000 subscribers on YouTube by May next year. And at the moment, we are at about half our target. Yeah, I need more content coming out. We are going to hit that 50,000 by May next year, and everything will be good and great. And yeah, lots of other content coming out as well. I want to do at least one top 10 list a month. I want to get some more tutorials out. Yeah, lots of stuff that I want to get out. Hey, Devil's Man 66, welcome along. We're all good here. We're good. Yeah. I'm quite refreshed and quite happy at the moment. So it's all good. Right, shall we crack on with some farming? So don't really have much more to talk about other than that. So yeah, and I've been taking a while to get into the game because it's the start of a new month. You guys can see, there it is, there, the bar. If you are on the desktop view, I've set it as 15 new subs and Prime subs this month. So we've already got our first one on the indicator, which is great. But yeah, I want to see if we can hit 50 new subs and Prime subs this month. We're looking forward to FS UK. So am I. I am currently building the most complicated bit of it, which is the mod scraper. Not mod scraper, the mod sync from the mod hub. So we've got that to sort. Right. So we do have a harvesting contract in progress. We, though, are going to get our bale wrapper going, because we had to go and get this from the river, if you remember. Whoa. So we will get somebody following behind on our motorbike. Yeah, cool. We need to refill our bale wrapper on the way past, so we'll do that as well. Hey, H-Face, welcome along. Hey, Steety, welcome along. So as always, if you want to hit me with some Streamloots cards, you can. They will... you can either help or hinder me on the farm. Hey, Lee Bettinson, welcome along. And at the end of this month, I am going to be giving away a copy of the Highlands Fishing DLC. So yeah, we'll get this refilled. Hopefully we can keep it out of the river again. The motorbike will follow behind all the way up to the field, and we have got that that contract running. I think it's running on yeah. Right, guys. This map is still in console testing. Yes. Please be patient. Hey, HW Agri, welcome along. Loma Ranger, welcome along. Oh. Yeah, Farmsim UK is very nicely taking shape at this point. I'm really quite pleased with where it is. I've got still a fair amount of work to do, so I'm trying to get it out as quickly as I can. But I also need to make sure it's right and running well. So yeah, there's still that to do. Britboy, welcome along. There's a sign back there that got the brand of your tractor on. It said Ford. Oh. What I would do to get a Ford on here, Britboy. What I would do to get a Ford on here. Right, first thing we need to do. This is Saxlingham, yes. The first thing I need to do is we're going to have to come in here and just back this up. There we go. And then if I drive straight out, the motorbike should, whoa, steer clear of me. And hopefully won't hit the wall. Yep, she's coming out. Good. Hey, Farmer Doc, why not get a Ford? Because there isn't a good Ford available. There's not. It's just like there's not a good David Brown mod available. There's not a good Ford mod available. Oh, what did it get blocked by? What's happening to UK maps? Seems like only PC players can play them and console players. There are UK maps coming out. We have a glut of UK maps coming. So that will be very cool when those turn up. Yeah. Do I think Fort fills up to the top of the... I don't know, Isaac. That'd be interesting. We'll have to see what happens when it really rains on here. We've not hit that at the moment, so it's not been a huge problem for us. Weather so far, other than the fog. We keep getting hit by the fog. Lil Jim Stick 1, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Right, so. Now, of course, we're not doing field work, we're doing that. No, back. Yeah. Let's try that again. That's why it went wrong. Right, start job. Is that working? Yep, that's working. Your subs, thank you, HW Ackery. Right, with that actually on the right field now, we can get going. Really back for duty? Yes, due to the real weather mods. Oh. Well, Sinclair, there is more European American maps than British maps. Yeah. But we have, I know of 3 or 4 British maps that are in progress. So, and that we should hopefully see in the not too distant future. And as far as I know, they're all coming out for console as well as PC, which is very cool. And of course, we got the Highlands fishing map. If you're after a British map, that will absolutely immediately be available on console. Right, so I'm hoping we're going to be able just do this. We've still got 33 hours on this, and we'll be moving through the night not too long. So, you. Nearest waypoint. There you go. And we'll empty this. HW Agri, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. And Burgers, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. We should make a decent amount of money off this. I think we'll be able to get the cows if we're able to complete this and make all the money off this. I think absolutely we should complete this field tonight. No reason why we shouldn't. As long as the sun holds, we'll be fine. Oh, come on, round you go. There we are, onto the grass, a little bit more traction. Am I doing sheep on this playthrough? I might. We'll see. We've got chickens at the moment. I might do sheep. I might do cows. I have found a UK cow shed. I've got a few UK cow sheds, but we need to... I need to see if we can actually fit them on the farm. I did download a couple more, and I have had an idea for what we might have to do. Got a sheep card? Ah. Yeah, I don't have a sheep pen at the moment. We'll see how we go with that. We gotta clean the tractor by the end of the day, or clean this vehicle by the end of the day. We will do a wash at the end of the day then. before we move to the next day. Can't clean contract equipment. Yeah, that's why I'll clean my tractor and my wrapper, because that's working. Banner UK sheep ban with pen only for 20,000 on console model. You can send the meadow to fit your farm. That's very cool. I think I might have that. I have concentrated more on getting cow barns. I found there's a lot of cow barns that don't allow you to define the pen area. They don't allow you to find the meadow. They're just barns that have cows in, which is not what I'm after. I want to be able to do an area as well. I think we might try and take the fence down between the field in my current area and the next field over. Maybe. We'll have a look at that. But we're almost 2/3 of the way through, and looks like, yeah, our wrapper has finished the job. So that's good news. So we might take the motorbike back after this. Might get one more load off the harvester and then take the motorbike back, and because we have a field to bale, and it would be good to get that baled before the end of the day. We might even get to the end of the second day of January and get into February. I want to get to February by the end of this stream, is the plan. We didn't quite make it to the end of December last stream, so right, where's my house? Coming up the far side. So we head down here. Love the edge of this map. This is the edge of the map here, and it's just so well done. The background music is fire. That is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. In fact, I need to update my playlist, because I'm fairly sure he's got some new songs out. But it's a very long playlist, a huge playlist of his stuff that I have. I'm hoping this is gonna empty the harvester. Maybe, or not quite, but go and tip this. That means the harvester is as empty as I can get it. How you doing, Thefisherj? Welcome along. Sugar Bee, any reason? We had a contract. Somebody paid a contract card last time, and as a result, we're doing a Sugar Bee contract. Yes, money. We're getting lots of money in from the Sugar Bee contract, which is good. That was close. Should allow us to get a cow pen, I'm hoping. And because somebody played a Stream Loots card, I can use the equipment from the contract. Otherwise, I would have had to use my own equipment. I don't have my own equipment. Yeah, we want cows before the spring, ideally. It's unfortunate I forgot to bail one of my fields. Got your tickets booked for Llama? Fantastic, BD Turner. There are a few tickets still left for Llama if you want to book. I can go and find the link if anybody wants it. What's the aim of the goals they save? So this is the realism experiment. The idea is to build a farm starting with nothing but a £500,000 loan and playing as realistically as possible. Not easy, yeah. Yeah, this is why we want to do it in spring. We've got the feed for them. We can feed the cows. Right. We'll turn this off and take the motorbike back. Goodbye, mate. It's have I got any planned productions? Not at the moment. We will probably try and get a dairy at some point, I think. If we're getting cows, we're gonna want a dairy, I think. Whoa, whoa! Oh, which direction am I? Clip the edge. Nope, we're going backwards. Oh my god! Have I gone through the hedge? I don't even know where I am anymore. Yes, I have. I've gone through the hedge. Somehow. Just lax of productions with the start. I added a load of productions in. And limit my speed. Yeah, I would like a quad bike, and next month we will probably get a quad bike. Oh, wow. That meant that, yeah, it's a little bit wild. Right, through the house that we will one day own. We will own this house. We just need to make enough money to buy it. And yeah, buying this field I think would be pretty good as well. Any discounted grain trailers? At the moment, no. We do have a mixing wagon, but that's a bit much for us. I like the sidekick over the bike, but the cost was high. Exactly. I was after something fast and cheap. Hence the motorbike. How much do I own in total? So I've got 2 tractors. I've got enough equipment for me to do all my grass work that I need to do. We've got some chickens, and we've got a barn, a shed, and 2 sheds. And I think I'm looking at buying 69 and possibly putting the cows in that field there. But we need to make enough money in order to do that. At the moment, we don't have enough. When you set the first screen, there was lots and lots more discounted items. I am still running that mod. They tend to give you a lot of discounted items at the start and then ease off after that. Yeah, we should be all right for round bit on that thing. Our 2 tractors that we've got at the moment are very similar horsepowers. I think this has got 100 and the other one has 110. Ideally, we probably want to try and get a tractor with around 200 horsepower. Yeah, our beet harvester is full, but I'm not going to worry about that. We want to concentrate more on that next time. This is the field I want. Hey, Greg Hughes, welcome along. Yeah, good week so far. Massive perks, but well, we'll see what comes up in the shop. I mean, right now, in the shop. No, hold on. I got the shop button on there. We've got the Fendt for 144,000. Oh, did I miss any? I must have missed some there. No, I didn't. Good pickup on this baler. Oh, something else has just come into the shop as well. What's just come into the shop? Oh, it's a vegetable harvester. Very tempted to put some peas into a field, actually. '27, I think, is a really good candidate for turning into an arable field once we get to the point where we're able to expand into arable crops. 30 might be good as well, but the only thing that worries me about that is the amount is getting a combine into the field. No peas, please. Have I got a favorite crop or production? Actually, do you know what? I do love peas. I think peas are a fantastic crop in FS25, and if you put them through the canning production, they can make you just a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, it's one of the few crops where you can have not a massive sized field, and not a massive sized field, and have and hire a expensive harvester and make enough money off that. I'm out of sync. Let's see. No, I'm not out of sync. Give it a refresh. 31 for peas. Peas might do well in 31, possibly. Hey Danny, welcome along. Did I use Straw Harvest pack much, and did I like it? Yes, we used Straw Harvest a lot on the last series we did. So on last live stream I did on Alma, I had the Straw Harvest and was making a ton of money off the hay pellets. It was brilliant. Was your end, Paul? Yeah, we've been having that out of sync issue a lot less recently. What's my least favorite crop to do? Least favorite job in FS25 is probably plowing. Plowing, unless you get a wider plowing tool, plowing just takes forever. Least favorite crop is any of the root crops from that came in with FS22, so carrots, parsnips and red beet. Carrots and parsnips especially, there is no good harvester for them. They are a pain in the butt to do, and yeah, as much as I want to love them, as much as they make a ton of money from soup, they are just such a pain to do. Is your DLT baler and serve a normal baler, or is there additional steps? No, there's not really any sort of, to make the pellets, you use the pelletizer. I might actually have time before we move to the next day to get this to get these bales wrapped. That would be good. Colossus Harvest Pack does those. Yeah, but I'm talking realistically with the base game ones. Yeah, absolutely, Paul. Good afternoon, Epic Mirage 56. Welcome along. They miss not having carrots, parsnips, setups on the Grimmy stuff like IRL. Yeah, I'd like to see that stuff. Oscantino, welcome along. I hope you're doing well. You're an Arkansas 4X? I struggle with anything more than a standard map. Any server I'm playing in, I'm not playing in a server at the moment, no. I'm basically on my own career mode at the moment. We're starting with a £500,000 loan, and we have, and only a £500,000 loan, and we have to build our farm up from that. Exclamation mark Realism if you want to know the full rules of the Realism experiments. How close are we to the end of not that close. Okay. Right, let's go grab ourselves the wrapper and get these wrapped before the weather turns and we lose any of the volume of the bales. Yeah, see, we don't own this field here at the moment, and I think we could own that and take some of the and put the cows in there. Really, spent 10 hours today on this game. Nice. Never gets, no, it really doesn't. I've been playing it for over a decade, and it really doesn't. Right in that donut. Sim 26 is not a thing, unless it's going to be a mobile version, unless it's going to be a Switch version. I think there was a rumor, or I can't remember. There was a rumor or announcement about a Switch version of the game coming. But yeah, the next, I expect the next full version of Farm Sim to be Farm Sim 28. We've got the year 1 season pass at the end of this month. We're likely to have a year 2 season pass get announced. I would have thought fairly soon after that. And then, yeah. Doesn't let me easily line up for the next one. I think I might try that hardcore mod on next playthrough. Yeah, the hardcore mod looks really interesting. I think it has a couple of features that I kind of went, oh, that doesn't quite work for me, unfortunately. What I want to do, actually, I might go and have a look at the hardcore mods, because what I'd like to do is make a realism mod. And basically, you install the realism mod, it sets all of the settings for you. It says you need these extra mods. Yeah, there are Epic Mirage, there are a couple of hardcore mods available on the mod hub. My pleasure, Casino. Two more to done. I'm on a hardcore. What's the difference between those? They disable certain things, so they don't allow you to have any vehicles on contracts, and they do other bits and pieces. So have you, after all the work put into this for last 3-4 version realism mod, I love it. Yeah, it'd be a really cool one to do. And because you can say this mod requires these other mods, I could say, right, Realism experiment, this mod requires these mods. Right. But I'd have to have a look at it. I'd have to investigate. Okay, that is all of this done. Is that folding that? Yes, that is. Got another thing on offer. What's on offer now? Oh no, it's the same thing. Do like playing Farm Sim using your realism play? Love playing it realistically. I think we've got the realism experiment to a nice balance on the rules now. Mods or match use dependencies like Pete Boss. Yeah, exactly. We still have sunlight. We can still head down to the sugar beet field and empty the harvester. Excellent. Well, let's wash the tractor. Get our clean me daily out of the way. There we go. I left the lights on. Where you could only buy machines in the sale. I'm very tempted to do another one like that. Yeah, it was so that was my used machines series. That was on, oh, I can't remember what map it was on. But that was an FS25 series. Maybe I should do a used machines series again. Definitely, Giants doesn't seem to have an issue with naming dependencies by the sounds of it. Not sure if you need permits for other modders to name their mods, but I don't think so. If they're released on Mod Hub, but you know the rules. Yeah, so basically it is if the mod is on Mod Hub is basically it. Because then it wants you to, then the game will go, oh, you need to download these mods from Mod Hub as well. It definitely can't go full pelt down this road. A little bit too bumpy for that. Yeah, it might have been perfect. I think you're right, Craig. I think that might have been perfect. That was the series where I tested whether putting my character on every thumbnail as well would increase the number of people viewing the series, would increase the click-through rate, and it didn't. It had no effect on the click-through rate at all, which was really annoying. Hey MTK Sim Farmer, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Right. Let's turn off the light on the bike. Where is the harvester? It must be down the bottom end. I think we'll fill this and then we'll leave the trailer up at the shop. We'll take the truck back to the farm and then we'll go and move through the night, leaving this running. Have I played any of the South American maps? I haven't played any of the South American maps. A slow old fight to get off the field. Am I live stream? Yeah, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday when I stream. It was per back for the used equipment and vehicles challenge. Yeah, that's what I thought. Turn in here. Hopefully this should take us up to 50%, maybe get us fairly close. I don't know. No. 47 it looks like it's gonna get us to. But we're well over halfway transported. Right, let's drop the trailer off. We'll take the truck back to the farm. We'll move through the night because it's almost impossible to see. And we'll move to 9 a.m. so that we can make sure we can see. And yeah, I never seem to get why I wonder anything that pops up on the... That's the thing, the used store is a bit like that. It's why I like the search mod. So we got a mod in here where I can go, right, I'm looking specifically for this, and it will go away and try and find it. So when we're ready to buy a 200 horsepower tractor, if one hasn't already turned up, we might say, right, I'd like to find one of these. To be honest, I'm quite interested in getting the older Unimog, I think. I'm also very tempted to sell the smaller MB track. Am I running a mod that tells you when something new pops up in the used store? Yes, I am. Yeah. It comes up just below the contract section. Turn those off. Good. (9 a.m) Sleep. Do I know which offhand? Oh god, no, unfortunately. This is why I want to get the Farm Sim UK mod list up and running. Oh, used machinery on Wickham Park might be a good one. Yeah, that might be a very nice one to do on there. But that's probably going to be next year, Wickham Park, isn't it? Right, what have we got in the shop? Ooh. Damn, look at that. 170 horsepower on that. For 4,000. Oh man. Normal long, normal short, faded long, faded short. Okay. Wow, there are so many options on this. Or if I want to put a PTO on the front, that's going to cost me an extra 3,000. Ouch. What do we think, chat? Go for it and sell one of the other ones I have. Yeah, I'm very tempted to get this and sell this one. 29,000. That's 30,000. That's nearly half the price of the oh wow, yeah, actually that is a very good price. And if I get the it doesn't come with the reverse drive. How much is the reverse drive? 13,000. No, I think we want to get this and replace the other Mercedes. Okay, cool. Right, I think we'll do that then. So we're going to replace, so we're going to keep the other one, the 110 with the front loader. And we're going to sell the 1000. Tried to change the map on my dedicated server, it won't come up now. Oh no! So yeah, our first tractor, we're going to sell it off and replace it with something with 190 horsepower. I think going up to 210 is too much, but I think 190 should be about right. And that way we get away from two tractors that are very much the same sort of size. And 190 is going to be a very good all-round tractor for us. I've loved this Mercedes though. This little Mercedes has been fantastic. But that Fendt, I think, is too good an officer to miss up. You did a new save game. Are there any errors on the server? Check the server log, Cobra Gaming, and see if there are any errors that come up. Would be my first suggestion. Got 14 hours left on that contract. Should be able to do that. Yeah, new year, new tractor. Give my back better support. Where's the sell point? I think it's in the shed, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, it's in there. Is it? Not sure it is actually. Might be in the other sheds. Yeah, other shed, that's what I... But that's, you know what, that's actually a really cool feature, that shed door into the showroom opens. That's very cool. I like that a lot. Right, so we will sell that. Yep. And then we will repair that. We will paint that. And we will sell that. For 40. Oh, wow. That's almost as much as the new tractor is going to cost us. Right, okay, so we're going for this Fendt. Let's customize. We want to up it to 50 kilometers per hour will be good. Michelin tires. Don't want reverse driving, not wheel weights. I want, yeah, No GPS because we've not got GPS on it. Flap exhaust, fender, normal short, yeah. License plate position on the exhaust. Gonna go with the default. Vectors. I don't want the maze grid. I do want a front PTO, and I'm gonna have to pay the extra for a front PTO. In fact, do I need a front PTO at the moment? I don't have a front mower rating, so no, I'm not gonna go for a front PTO, and I'll save money. We can get it retrofitted later if we want. Well, we'll see how much it costs to get up to the 210. Main color. Ooh. I kind of want it in the dark blue, to be honest. Oh, no, actually, no, that's really expensive. In fact, any color other than the basic is really expensive, so we're just gonna go base color then. Oh, that's slightly annoying. Wheel color, wheel weights, yeah, okay, that will do. Right, there we are. Let's see how much it costs extra to take us up to the next level. 4,000, yeah, let's get up to 210 horsepower then. That will be more useful to us. 56,000, that's really good. Who then is going on the number plate for our brand new one? How best to do this person's name? Go that. Congratulations to Bruce Salter. You have been selected at random from the Tractor Driver and Above Level patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subscribers. And so I've gone with Bruce Salt for your number plate. So okay, we've got back only. I want back and front. There we go. So they're on the back, they're on the front. And we are going to buy that. 56,000. And I'm hoping, well, no. So the mod we've got on here as well means that any tractors or anything we buy are fully repaired as well, which is great. Oh, what did I do there? Right, and away we go. Our brand new tractor. Did Bruce remind me of chocolate cake from Film and Time? Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, this is our new workhorse on the farm. Actually, it would be a brilliant tractor for us to have a new workhorse on the farm. 210 horsepower is going to run all of our equipment easily. If we wanted to, we could get a front mower now. But I would need to add the front PTO onto this. Then we need to go and deal, well, then we can start getting the field done and the sugar beet sorted. which we're going to make a really good amount of money from. Didn't realize I had a Patreon. I've got to check that out. Awesome, Craig. Thank you. Yeah, I have a Patreon. And yeah, as I'm saying at the start of the stream, there's about to be a lot more stuff going through the Patreon because I'm about to do a lot more videos. Certainly all of my Let's Play series get early access through my Patreon and through YouTube membership. And Patreon is completely ad-free as well. On YouTube, you still get the insert the partnership integrations, whereas you don't get those on Patreon. Do I always play on 5 times for the realism experiment? I do, yes. Rarely do I play on 1 times because I just find I don't make enough progress. Whereas if I play it 5 times, it keeps things moving quite nicely, I find. That's a hydrate. Cheers, Benji. What's my most subscribed tier on Patreon? I just had a look. I think most people are either a most people I think tend to go for a tractor driver level. Which is the level just below early access. So you've got seasonal worker, tractor driver, foreman. No, seasonal worker, tractor driver, harvest manager, foreman, and landowner. And harvest manager, the middle one, is the point at which early access kicks in. Az, welcome along. How you doing, my friend? Over one of my lunch times, I need to jump in one of your streams. Because it's been too long since I've popped in and seen you. Do you have your ticket? Do you have everything for January? Are you coming and joining us at the meetup, Az? Are there many landowner subs? I've got a few. I think I've got 2 or 3 landowner subs. Good. Chuju stolen the PC to play Sims 4. No, I won't. Cancelled the hotel the other day. Without Giants going, can't really justify. Fair enough. So one of the things that I want to do, so hilarious thing. There's a story I want to tell. So hilarious thing, as you guys know, I have not been accepted to be a cultivator for Farm Sim. And one of the things I find incredibly funny about that is my plan for Farm Sim UK has always been to try and organize some meetups as part of that. So part of the whole community side of it is I want to see if we can organize some meetups. And the push for the cultivators, my understanding is that Giants want people to do meetups. So it's hilarious to me. But yeah, I want to try and do some pub meetups and things once I've got the site up and running, and see if we can get, just do some informal meetup kind of things through the site. Yeah. Well, it was one of the things that surprised me about not getting selected was that the thing I said that I wanted to do was meetups. So I don't quite know what happened. As I said, I've had the distinct feeling that my overall relationship with Giants has been kind of waning a bit for a while. Which has been interesting to me. Yeah, I think it's what I think it is as a creator, I don't earn as much money for Giants as some other creators. Hey Jab, welcome along. I don't disagree with you. I think there's some very nice ideas. Yeah, I don't know how I feel at the moment. I'm very much in an odd place. I love Farm Sim, and I'm still playing Farm Sim, and I'm looking to up my content from Farm Sim, and I'm about to launch a giant community site for Farm Sim. And I just, you know, from that point of view, my interest in this game has never been higher. And what I'm looking to do around this game has never been higher. And I just feel that everything else is, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If Farm Sim UK really takes off and people start really using my code and you know, I end up gold partnership, or I end up having a significant or more significant, I don't know if it is more, but you know, a bigger impact, then I don't know, we'll see what happens. But part of the reason why I've cut back over the last few months has been because I've felt that stuff has cut back with me a fair amount this summer. And I wouldn't be afraid of it, as I know some people, I know some gold partners who are incredibly critical of them. Being critical, and I will say this is my feeling at the moment. You can be almost as critical as you want. If you're bringing in that money, it does not matter. That's the thing. That's the real takeaway that I've had over the past 2 years. And I've got some of the stuff that I've got to do over the past year and things has in a very big part been down to some of my friends who are big partners and turning around and saying we want him here. I am so incredibly thankful to my friends, because my friends have been amazing as far as me getting to do some of the things that I've got to do. But it's even sitting as a silver partner, it does feel very much like, unless you're in that gold partner bracket, that your voice is diminished. But we'll find out, because I've got a thing in the next couple of weeks. So there might be a shift going in the other direction. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Az. Thank you very much. Well, as I said, I am very much of the opinion that content creation and all of this stuff is very much, you make your own luck and you make your own opportunities. So what I'm doing right now, everything I'm doing, everywhere I'm going forward, is absolutely me looking to make my own luck, to make my own opportunities. Yeah, take Steam so we can enter giant partner codes when buying the game and DLCs. Huge discounts on regular during other Steam sales, and giants would do well for them and partners. I would like to see those kind of discos work. Yeah, I'd like the partner program to. I'd like because. So I know I have a decent number of people who play on console. I know that people like Mr. CDP have a decent number of people. Well, hell, almost all of Mr. CDP's viewers play on console. More than Steam and stuff like that, for console players to be able to use my Giants partner code would make a massive difference. But part of the. Oh yeah, I know, Jab. I absolutely. But other people do. This is the thing. Other games companies do. Yes, with what Xbox are doing is, I am so impressed. I'm actually looking at my Steam Deck and going, do I still want my Steam Deck, or do I want the Xbox, the new Xbox handheld? Also, I will say, so I was going through my budget earlier this week, and I discovered that I was paying for Xbox Core, Xbox Game Pass Core on the console, and an Xbox Game Pass PC as well, which totaled £17-18. And I went, oh, hang on, can I get Game Pass Ultimate, and will that work on my PC and my... Yes, it will. And I've saved myself, well, I had saved myself sort of £3 doing it and getting a ton more games. So yeah, and then of course Xbox turned around today and went, oh, we're gonna up the price of Game Pass Ultimate. It's now going to be £23. So all the money I've saved has disappeared. Still with things like Dare Drop and Gmail World's bigger than FS, and the trouble is that stuff I do stuff outside of Farm Sim I do doesn't really do that well. And I would love to have a crack with other simulators, but for example, my average on Twitch at the moment, I'm still well over a 50 viewer average on Twitch. And as soon as I play anything else, that drops. And the difference that makes as a Twitch partner is if I can keep my viewer average above 50, I can apply for front page. You're cancelling your ultimate, Jim? It's useful for us on the console. Oh yeah, it is. It is, Paul. Absolutely. Yeah, but it would happen the day after I go and change my my subscription. So yeah, I think I'm still holding a 50+ viewer average on YouTube, on Twitch. Hey Lorraine, welcome along. How are you doing, Lorraine? $57 watching. Yeah, we've got 57 on Twitch and 46 on YouTube. Silent whistle. Do you get accepted for front page? Would be pretty dope and well overdue. I have a plan, so I could have applied for it for the last few months. I have a specific date I want to apply for front page, and it having turned into October, I think I can apply for front page for November. So yeah, I'm gonna go and have a look at that tonight after the stream. Oh dear, Az. Oh, I still do it, Craig. I still do it, but we need to hit one of the things that triggers it. Yeah, Storm Amy's around this weekend. Take care, everybody. Should be up. My bedtime is 9 p.m. Oh dear. See, we can get to the field and back in time to keep the harvest empty now. Now that I'm not concentrating on doing anything else. Don't get too excited. I can't bring it up at the moment because my screens are very visible. I will say, so I want to say it again because this is the second stream I've got it. New wheel cam. So new wheel cam here. That my new wheel cam is courtesy of James at Icon City. I will say this, you guys are amazing. So without me continually promoting Icon City, you guys did the more referrals than anybody else, any other partner to Icon City, and won me an Elgato face cam, which is what my wheel cam is now. So huge thank you to you guys. You guys are amazing. And yeah, you got me an upgrade to my wheel cam. So thank you so much for that. I mean, it's so much wider. You've got such a wider view of my setup with it. It is very cool. They do good cameras, and the only reason I'm not using it as my main camera is because I already have a DSLR as my main camera. So, but I didn't say that. But yes, I will not quote you on that. I did get the new USB cable, and so I don't know if I can show you guys. I'd love to show you guys. So basically, you can't see the cable, so it's mounted on an arm off of the side of my if I can sort of point that. Can you see that? So camera is here. It's mounted on an arm going here onto my shelves. And the cable disappears down the back of my shelves underneath and away. It is really, really cool. Still trying to get Logic to sell the new DD wheel. Oh, so I spoke to Hori while I was over at FarmCon because I really wanted to do more stuff with Hori. And unfortunately, they don't have a partner program, which I was a little bit miffed about. But I still love their stuff. I still love this setup. I did see their they've got Hori have a really interesting controller, sort of a modern version of a Steam controller that I might contact them about. Did I see the RS50? I haven't seen the RS50. Is that Logitech's new wheel? This is the thing. I do like Logitech stuff. I mean, I've got 2 Logitech keyboards, and and I've got a Logitech mouse, and my headset's Logitech. These are Logitech headphones. And then I got the Hori wheel and stick, and I've got the Farm Stick X. And yeah. My kitties, the kitties are good, thank you. My dad could give you a partner program. A partner program for what, Lorraine? Mid-price range direct drive wheel. Oh wow. Nice. Oh, really? Oh, the Oxbow is a spinach harvester, 400,000. And then, oh, is that the? Oh, this would be really useful. There's not much off that though. Oh, it's only 10% off. Stick with Colossus. You're, hang on. My dad could give you a partner program for FarmCon? Don't know what the harvester's doing. I think the harvester is about to go and cut in. Back off. Get my words out. Words. Don't know where that harvester's going. I think it's trying to do some cleanup. Right, so we've done the Clean Me Daily. We've harvested 68% of the field. Oh, to get my own stool. Yeah, I want to. We're gonna see how Farm Sim UK does. Oh god, my own stall at FarmCon. Please. Any guesses what season 2 pass will include next year? Brands, maps, more crops, animals. No idea at the moment, Craig. I think when they announce it, we'll get the same sort of clues as we've got this year. I am intrigued as to what we might get for the year 2 pass. Probably bird catching at this rate. There's still a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I still haven't watched Clutch's video. So Clutch put out a video about where Farm Sim can go with its DLC. I need to watch the video because the not to judge a book by its cover, but the implication from the thumbnail seemed to be, you know, there aren't many more brands or anything Giants can go for, and I don't think a DLC needs to be a major brand. Has always been my thing. There are lots of little interesting brands that Giants have always done in the DLC. But that's the thing, they haven't put any previously free. They haven't put any previously free content behind a paywall. They've put fast tracks. So very, very important. The fast track in the DLC is not the same fast track as was in the previous game, because it's the icon, and the icon is currently available, for free because Ross N Mods has created a modded version of it. Well, it's like it's an upgraded version of a tractor. It's a new version of a tractor. That's happened for years. It's just with the fast track, it seems less of a difference. I could give you some free FS25 codes. Please, Lorraine. Always up for giving away free FS25 codes. They released FS25 with like 2 base game JCBs and then put a load of stuff behind it with paywall. Don't get me wrong, I think in general the game released with less stuff than it should have. And I agree with you absolutely on that. But it's not the first time that an older version of a tractor has not appeared in the base game and then the newer version of it has been released in a DLC later on. It's okay, I don't want leaked codes, please. I am a Giants partner and there's no way I'm using anything that is not 100% above board. I've trade too many crops, not enough equipment. Yes. Grocer, I 100% agree with you. But my point still stands. There's nothing that has previously been available in the game. There's nothing that's previously been available in the game that is in the previous game that is now locked behind a paywall, or will be locked behind a paywall. Technicality as it might be, I don't think I disagree with you, Steam fan. It feels like, and it's not just the main game. It feels like everything has been that little bit rushed. In fact, the Mercedes DLC is the first DLC that hasn't felt rushed to me. Roll the New Holland tractors. There's a decent number of New Holland tractors, aren't there? We got oh god, let's base game. So there's no small New Holland tractors. I hadn't realized that. There's should be the T7 long wheelbase in the medium, and then didn't we get we got the T8 Genesis in the large. So we got two. I mean, the T6 is the one that's missing, and the the T6 and the HD are the ones that are missing. But I'll take the T7 over the T6 any day of the week. Oh yeah, New Holland icon in the shop. Let's have a look. So yeah, oh yeah, small tractors. We got the methane tractor. We got T7 long wheelbase, the T8. Yeah. Yeah, so Ross End Mods JCB icons are fantastic. The ones in the Highland DLC will be lighter on your slot counts and bits like that. And they will be built off the actual 3D models as well. Well, it depends on this is the thing. Some people would say that having Ronnie Rap as listed as a brand, that, you know, we have more brands than anything else, but it's still a farming brand and it's still in the game. So again, technicality maybe, but still there. We have rain. Do we have rain or snow coming? But at the end of the day, as long as I have what I would like is enough tractors, enough equipment to have choice. I'm not too worried about a particular brand being underrepresented or overrepresented. What I want is me to be able to come in and say, well, I could use that just out of the top of my head. I could use that lime spreader, or I could use that lime spreader. And when you've had a previous version of the game that base game has had choices with that, and then the new game doesn't have those choices, that annoys me. Yeah, that's more my point. That's more what got me when the game launched, was the fact that I had one choice of pea harvester, I had one choice of spinach harvester, I had, you know, I think we had a couple of cotton harvester choices this time. And then you go and look at the combine harvesters and you get a dozen choices of combine harvester. Fair enough, Northern J. I am open to all opinions. Absolutely open to all opinions. I prefer the new way they did their vehicles. So what, having a single choice? I mean, the previous games had so much choice. There was example 200 in the last game, probably used 60. Yeah. But the point I would make there is the 60 that I would want to use for the base game is probably a different 60 that you would want to use. It's going well, thank you, Jan. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's going well, thank you. Yeah. And it is just having a bit more choice of kit. Yeah, exactly. More vehicles in the game also means stuff is more likely to turn up in the sales too. And I will say there has been a lot of movements and a lot of steps taken to alter that. You know, the free content updates and Giants releasing a lot of older equipment via the mod hub. That's brilliant. I know there's a lot of controversy with releasing older equipment via the mod hub because it means that it increases or it hits the slot count as a result. But you can pick and choose what you want to download. Answer honestly, JCB, Massey, New Holland or John Deere? New Holland, every day of the week. Appreciate the extra time for modeling given how they release older games equipment via mod hub. Yeah. I said what, first time or second time? Is it a J or a Y? So is it Jan or Yan? Hell skiing 121. Whoa, have you moved? I'd have missed you otherwise. No, my trailer's forcing me in direction I want to go. Become a massive Kubota fan because of Farm Sim. Still stuck on that car. Second is Jan. Because I know in are you Dutch, Ben Jan? I want to turn the traffic off quickly. Traffic off. Just to free us up. What's the time? I need to go. I like doing branded farm and FS. Yeah. But I think one of the things about having mods and having add-ons and things is if you want to be brand loyal, then you can just add the brands that you want. You know, add tracks from that brand. So I might end up adding more New Hollands to my save games. Implement choice is important. Size, cost, capabilities. Yes, I agree completely, Chameleon. Which is why I get annoyed. I did only one sign mod. Well, that just takes somebody else modding it. Wanted more branded signs. There are more branded signs now, aren't there? I agree about the equipment. I will give Giants credit for more North American equipment in the base game this time around. Yes. Yeah, Simon, a lot of one of the things that happened before FS22's release was that there was a lot of complaints from the North American fan base that there wasn't enough American equipment, and Giants definitely listened to that with 22 and have continued to listen to that with 25. Okay. In Germany, it's a second, but I don't know how it is. So I have a few friends in Europe, so I'm used to seeing Jan as Jan. So Sunstriker YT, the map is Saxlingham by FarmSim Briscoe. Right, we are 82%. We've got 10 hours left. Hey, Trucker Zach, currently sugar beet season in the UK. It is, and taking the kids to school every day, I've been driving past a giant pile of sugar beet, and sugar beet stinks. I'd forgotten how horrible the smell of sugar beet is. I grew up on a farm where we did sugar beet and where we spread turkey muck all over the fields. I would rather the smell of turkey muck than the smell of sugar beet. The blue gauge is DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. I'm going to have to go and fill my drink up in a moment. So yeah, there's almost, yeah, it's I can stand turkey muck, but there's just a smell to sugar beet that is just gets my nose the wrong way. It'd be nice if the next FS, the contract equipment could be set by the region of the map. No European equipment on North American maps, and no North American equipment on European maps. That would be quite cool. Certainly stuff I would like to see in the next version of FarmSim is more customizability. Certainly FarmSim is going that way, and a lot of the stuff I like about 25 is stuff around the gameplay and the customizability. I think Giants absolutely got that spot on for 25. The new features and functions and new playability stuff, fantastic. Batteries smell horrendous too. Yeah. Clement, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Most of the UK sugar beet is processed in Bury St Edmunds. It is. I used to live in Bury St Edmunds. A lot of sugar beet. Yes, it is. There's some really good stuff. GPS. The new hired worker and the new GPS function is amazing. And I've got the mod on here where you can turn it off on a piece of equipment, which is great because I can just turn it off on the older equipment. I don't think we're going to make enough money tonight. Where am I from? I am from the UK, yeah. So it's only 10 to 10 here. Yeah, I think it's my favorite new base game feature as well. Chameleon. It is absolutely awesome. Still need to sort out this sell point so that I can get rid of all the remaining stuff we have here. Right, seeing it's going to take a moment for the harvester to refill. I'm just going to park this here for a minute. Don't go anywhere, chat. I'm just going to refill my drink. I'm back. Do I know Lower Saxony in Germany? Have I been to? I've been to a few places in Germany because I've been over for FarmCon a few times. I'm not sure I've been to Lower Saxony. We might have actually started delivering. Yeah, I think we're at the stage where we're actually delivering crop and making money off it because we're back up to 59,000. Not been paying enough attention, chat. It's Saxlingham, yes. Oh, did I say it was Saxthorpe? No, it's Saxlingham. Yeah. It is in the title of the stream. Twitch, it's not in the title. I thought that question was on YouTube. It might not be. Oh no, it's no, yeah, it's not in the title on Twitch. It's on it's in the title on YouTube. I don't exactly know where Lower Saxony is. Hang on. Okay, have I been anywhere in Lower Saxony? Don't think I have. No, I've been a lot further south than that. Yeah, no, I've everywhere I've been in Germany has been a lot lower south. Hey Steve, welcome along. Wish you had GPS on. Isaac, you have GPS on console. GPS is a base game feature in Farming Simulator 25. It is the best new feature of Farming Simulator 25, indeed. Right, let's see if we're earning money from these trailers now. I think we are. Yep, we are. Right, is this the best place to earn money then for sugar beet? Doesn't tell me that. Yes, we are in the best place to sell sugar beet. Perfect. Because farmers like me couldn't figure out cosplay. Hey Sparrow says, looking for a new Euro map for a playthrough, not Saxlingham. Wanted to do base game Euro mods and Euro DLCs. What do I recommend? Ooh. Have you played Paligny? Because Paligny is always the map I recommend if you're after a European map. Beyond that, I haven't really... What the hell? I haven't really played any many European maps. With the base game GPS, you can't stop it mid-row up and down, as you have to change it to do up and downs to get it to work. The GPS, yeah, there are limitations to it, definitely. Vapor Gamer, do you think when you look at 22 and compare it to 25, is Emil 22 feel like it progressed more than when 25 at this stage? That's a really good question. I normally end up comparing base game to base game. I feel that FS25's DLCs have been better. So I would say, I would probably end up saying no to that question, I think. The DLCs for 25 I've definitely liked the DLCs more. And yeah, Highlands has got me very excited. What I think we might do tonight, chat, is get this finished, get to the end of this day, and finish off the stream at that point, so that we have a nice, fresh, new day to start next stream. If we're lucky, we might be able to get the cow set up. Oak Bridge isn't a European map. Hello, Mr. Callahan84. Welcome along. Wood chip is a fantastic way to make fast money. Yes, if you can get the equipment to run the wood chipper. Yeah, wood chips, fantastic way to make money. There's a reason why I basically said I'm not doing wood chips on Silver Run Forest. Partly because partly as well because I want to do the roller coaster, and I can't do the roller coaster if I'm just doing wood chips. This truck really slides all over the place on the field. I don't recommend karting with a truck on the field, to the point where I'm half tempted to get a dolly and do it with my new tractor. Have Giants done the entire DLC map? There's as rumors flying around that Oxy had some or assisted Giants. I have not had it confirmed that Oxy worked on the map. I've not had any official confirmation of that. There was certainly a rumor going around that he has helped or has worked on the Highlands. I don't know how much truth there is to that. I mean, his words in the map. And let's face it, if you're going to pick a mapper to help you build a British map to a high detail standard, you're going to pick someone like Oxy. So it's a rumor that I've not had confirmed, but it certainly seems to have a certain amount of weight to it. Ooh, what is that Kuhn GDM 240? We're gonna have to have a look at that in the shop when we get up there. Yeah, to me it seems a strong rumor. But I don't know how true it is. We're already up to 69,000. Nice. It wouldn't be the first time Giants have worked with a modder on Farm Sim or employed a modder for Farm Sim. The Oxy had something to do with the Highlands, yeah. Each trailer is worth 12,538. That's brilliant. How old am I? Well, Jan, this is the thing. So the question is, whenever anybody comes into the chat and asks how old I am, the question is, how old do you think I am? Partly because I like to, you know, flatter my ego. 46. Interesting choice, Paul. One thing I will say is I'm incredibly excited for Wickham Park. The update that Oxy's been putting out, where it's got built-in productions, where it's got customizable yards, and where it looks as beautiful as it is, it could just be the most amazing map. Mid-30s, 40. Hey, Bantam Brian. Well, I am ready for it. 48. Yep, I am 2 years. Well, actually, no, I'm a year and a half away from 50. Which means you're only 6 years older than me, Paul. Oxy is brilliant. Oxy is amazing at making just the most fantastic looking map. My criticism has always been that there's been a lack of functionality in his maps for the last few, which is why Wickham Park excites me so much, is because that the bits where I felt his maps have fallen short, Wickham Park doesn't. Wickham Park has everything in there that I previously said, I wish this wasn't, you know, I want this in here. I want to see this. And if that map is both functional and if that map is both functional, playable, and beautiful, it's going to be insane. It is just going to be such an amazing map. Told me a long time ago, for some reason I remembered. Yeah. Well, I did. It is a question that comes up quite often. Has anybody from the farm sim community ever met Oxy? Yeah, I've met Oxy. I had the pleasure of heading. So I went down and had the chance to walk around Colbert Park Farm. I got invited down there by Bullet Bill a few years ago, and Oxy was there. Oxy was one of the people who went and had a walk around the farm. FSB is up there. Yeah, FSB is one of the most exciting new mappers for farm sim. Absolutely. The stuff that FSB has done with his first 4 maps is amazing. And the thing that has really had FSB stuff stand out from his very first map is the playability. FSB's maps have always been playable. And to me, that's always such a strong thing. I would have, as I said, my criticism of this map very much was I would like to have seen some more productions built into it. It's got an area on the map to place productions. I would like to have seen some productions built in there already. That would have been good, because it also adds sell points. This is the thing. People go, oh, I don't want I'm not interested in productions. I'm not worried about there being no productions in the map. It's a great way to double the number of sell points a map starts with. Is to have a load of productions in there that people can then buy. We've finished the contract, so you know, I kind of wish it had productions. The farms are customizable enough for my liking, so not every single building is removable, but a good chunk of them are, and yeah, that's all I ask. Not every farm has to be completely destroyable, but I would like some customization in my yards, especially around the animals. If I don't want to do dairy, I'd like to be able to remove the cow barn, you know. And if I want to open up the yard a bit, you know, please let me remove the awkward shed in the middle of the yard area. That kind of thing. We're up to 93,000. We might actually be able to afford the cow shed. No, I definitely went wide enough to avoid that. Length of this trailer is nuts. We might hit 100k. We're only 7,000 away. And we got some cleaning up to do on the field. This is the thing, the streams, when we're doing winter stuff, the streams are always shorter because the daylight is always shorter. Might be able to get the silage bales off the fields today, I think. Have you ever seen FSB's own edit to this map, Saxlingham Briscoe edit? This version isn't an update to the original Saxlingham map, but instead is my own edit with a new farm that I built in Area 62. If you fancy playing from a new location, this map will be for you to try something a little bit different. It's on his itch page. Okay. How long are you streaming? I won't be going too much longer, Jan. Basically, as I said, we're going to finish this contract off. We're going to get to the end of this day, basically. If I can do 2-day streams in winter, I will. It all depends on how much work there is to do, Paul, on the farm. Because when we're doing a big contract like this, we won't get through 2 days. When we're doing, if we're doing just bits around the farm, I can fairly easily shift between the two. So, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to park this up the top end of the field. Then we're going to go and clean up all of these extra bits because there's a fair amount of money's worth still sitting on this field. We probably will put those in if people play cards, but I probably won't do them otherwise. FSB is releasing trailers with his next map. They're so exciting. How long till my house is on her? Oh man. So I know of another map that's being worked on that has me very excited as well. Which I'm waiting for the map creator to say that I can release some details. Right, we got anything down this bottom end? His next map is a 4X called Woodside. Oh, if it's anything like Vintage Oaks, it'll be amazing. How much we got? We only got 700. It's not a massive amount we're getting off this, admittedly. Right down the top end. This hope it passes for consoles on this map. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this map passes for console. Still money at the end of the day, absolutely cool. And that's the thing, every penny counts towards getting the cows. What I need to do next time is we need to weed the grass fields. I might see if I can sort out the Discord for Farm Sim UK this week. Maybe open that up for people. I might start trying to build the mod sync code tonight. For what I read, if it doesn't pass this month, it's not coming to consoles. It's failed 3 times. Well, I thought the last problem was a minor one, though, wasn't it? I think. Okay. Hold that up. Lights off. Literally set it in. Okay, cool. Shaders, yeah. Because on top of the wood, has there been any mod map released yet for FS25 that makes a soul logging map like the I think there have been few forestry maps that have been released. Wasn't there one released today, in fact, I thought? Although I haven't looked too deeply into it. But yeah, there are several forestry maps. I think even I even reviewed a few before I stopped doing map first looks. Who knows? I might have a look at that and see if I can get a map first look out tomorrow. Oh, actually, yeah. If I finish with enough time tonight, I might get a map first look out for tomorrow. Because there was a map release today. Got everything set up. Turn around and just do it. Yeah, there's multiple testers. And it doesn't necessarily go back to the same person. Because we have had it where somebody's found a different problem after it's gone back for testing. Which does happen. I mean, it happens even on my own testing. Tears in the whole back of Raftree 2. I watched it while I was working on mine. When I get heavy into logging, I like to go all in on logging. Yeah, that's why I'm enjoying Silver Run so much. And Silver Run's interesting this time because I started with the farm this time. Don't come in behind. Okay, you can overshoot, that's fine. Out of my way. Is this gonna send us over 100,000? I think this might. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Oh, we're just short. Is there a mod to tell you how long a log will take? Yes, there is. Yeah, there's a measure mod. There's two. There's the measure mod and the lumberjack mod. Both will do that. Right, let's complete this contract. Oh, now there's a decent sized cultivating contract. Or if anybody wants to play a cultivating contract card, that would be grand. Harvesting. There's a giant ploughing contract as well on 11. Yeah, lumberjack mod has a measure mod. What's my favorite logging mod so far? Hasn't the giant wood chipper mod is coming out soon. Should be quite good. That's a bit too bumpy. I think if a tester fails a map or a mod, it should be the same tester that retests that map or mod, in my opinion. Yes, I can see that. I mean, certainly in my job, if a test task comes to me, then and I fail it, then I will be the one retesting it. So yes. At the same time, you do have to make sure that there's enough distribution of these jobs. You don't want one tester ending up with all the testing and another, you know. not ending up with any. Well, we've got a little bit of daylight left. We're gonna go and try out our new tractor. I kind of like the sound of this fen. Also, this is a much better tractor to have on this bit of kit. Definitely a better tractor to have on this bit of kit. Because you know, as a tester, you know what you're looking for at the end of the day. Yes, there is an advantage to having somebody else test it and put a fresh eye over it. The exact thing I was saying, where that new tester may find something that the first one missed. I sold the smaller one, Steam Fan. I kept the one with the front loader. Or the back loader. Because it had slightly more horsepower and had the front loader on it. That was always the one I was planning to keep. Do I offer testing services? I'm a web developer. Northern J. I mean, if somebody wanted me to do some freelance testing, I don't think I'm going to say no. Later, Farmerski. Thanks for joining us. I think in the spring we might have to cut some, do some hay. This one's going to be harder because we're coming in from an angle where we can't. We've got to go down the side of the gate. We're all right. Yeah, we're all right. Pretty good map test. I'm happy to test a map. Absolutely happy to test maps, yeah. I've done that before. I've driven round maps and found busted stuff just driving round maps doing map tours. I am very much of a position that if I can find multiple errors just driving round your map, doing a map tour, then you probably should have tested it more thoroughly. Space for one more. One more. Bale. One more silage bale. I think I might just unload these near the yard. Because if we can clear all of these up today, then that means that next time we can just get on with sorting the grass fields out. Where's the best place for me to place these? Thinking beside this shed here for now. Sometimes you were landing here Rainbow Day, but streaming Oakfield and the viewers were helping them test the map for the Realism consoles. Yeah. And I will be honest, if I have early access to a map, if I'm doing an early access map tour, I will be doing the map tour as if I'm testing the map. And, you know, if I find any errors at that point, I will feed those back to the map creator. I get a little bit less forgiving if I'm testing a released map and I'm finding errors. Because, yeah, I'm doing a half-hour drive around a map. If the half-hour drive around the map is finding errors, something's off. Hey, Blue Collar Living, welcome along. Oh, we've got that problem with this tractor, have we? This is one of those tractors that loses its side-to-side camera movement. We're bale chasing at dusk. This is never fun, especially when they are black wrapped bales. I think we'll find them all. So raiding with a party of 28. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, ASO. Yeah, I didn't cut the outer edge field. Right, I think that is all the bales on this field. Can't see any others. Yeah, it's why GD is a great tester. Because GD will break stuff. GD will break stuff in ways that you do not expect stuff to be broken. Hey Glenn GT UK, welcome along. Let's go. Put this pile next to it. Oh, that does annoy me. Okay, that is a little bit. Hit the other pile. Can I see the back? There we go. Hey, Farmer King George, welcome along. Your birthday, and say happy birthday for yesterday, Farmer King George. This is playing on PS4 map together the first time. Also, he has one more present not to come. Ooh. Hey, Charles Smith, welcome along. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Right, there we go. That gets us cleared off. All of our bale drop fields. That means that we can go and weed those fields next time. Paul, two maps together on top of each other like Lone Oak. No, it was yeah, it was Lone Oak, and I forget what the other map was, but how GD managed to do that, I still don't know that. Does GD stream on? Yeah, GD was streaming earlier this evening. I was watching GD. I resubscribed to GD earlier this evening. Says it's something I'm wanting for ages, so it's two things, so I have eager eyes. Ooh, nice. Well, I hope you get what you want, Farm King George. Right, so yeah, we can turn the lights off in here. Here, into the kitchen, into the office. Close the office door. There we go. Light switch. Right. There we go. Oh, really? What's in the shop? Look. For 12,000, we could replace our car with this. Hit the GPS model on it. Maybe we get this to run around. What's the maximum speed of this? Doesn't say. I don't think. Maximum speed is 24 miles an hour, so that'd be a lot slower than the bike. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's not fast enough. That's the big trouble. It's not fast enough, and the bike is cheaper. Right, so that is where we're going to finish off for the night. We will move on to the next day next time. Save my game. Oh, that's a lot cheap, but it's 10:45, so we're going to finish off here. That makes sense. Let's have a look at who is about as well. Oh, Silver Fox Sean is streaming, and he's only been going for 47 minutes. So I'm going to raid Sean tonight, because I don't get to raid him very often these days. So yeah, let's go say, yeah, new scheduled viewers. So yeah, he's streaming at this time of night. That's fantastic. Yeah, we'll leave it here. I will be back on Friday for more Realism Experiment, and also tomorrow evening early access should be out for Friday's video, which will be the next episode of Silver Run Forest, so go check that out. As I said, I'm going to be ramping up my content schedule over the next week or so, so should be more Let's Plays, should be more other videos and things coming out over in the near future. So lots of that will be early access as well. So if you are not, if you're a patron, or if you are a YouTube channel member of Harvest Manager and above, you'll get early access. So if you're interested in that, go and check those out. And yeah, don't forget the Highlands DLC is now only a month away as well. If you want to order a copy, please use code VFGAMING to support the channel. I'd be very, very grateful. And yeah, we will see where we go. And yes, keep an eye out for FarmSim UK as well. If you're not following, you should go follow FarmSim UK on Facebook if you're on Facebook, and on Twitter /X. Is on both of those, and yeah, announcements for release of stuff and things will be on there. And it's farmsim.uk if you want to go and check out the site. It is just a placeholder at the moment, but yeah, the site hopefully will be live in the near future, and I'm going to be looking for partners, and I'm going to be looking for volunteers, and there's lots of cool stuff going, and it will have its own buy me a coffee thing as well. So if you want to donate to help the upkeep of the site, or want to be an ongoing thing, you'll be able to do that as well. But yeah, all of that information to follow. For now, I've got a couple of thank yous to say. I'd like to say a huge thank you to ASO for your raid. You are awesome. I'd also like to say a thank you to MarkB747 for resubscribing with Prime. You are awesome as well. And yeah, with that, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you're over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive thank you to all my patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subscribers. You guys not only help to keep the channels going, but you help them to grow as well. So thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you know you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.